Hello there, this is John Siddique, and I'm just planning my meditation class for tonight. It's Wednesday, and there's just a couple more classes to go tonight and next week, and then it's the Christmas break, and I'm going to take a break for a while and start again in the springtime. And every week I always share an inspiring poem at the beginning of the class, so I wanted to share this with you. It's The Laughing Heart by Charles Bukowski, and it's from the book Betting on the Muse, Poems and Stories, which came out after he died. But if you're looking for it, that's where it is. And I've chosen this because each week when I'm thinking about what to do for the class, well, I don't really think about what to do for the class. It just kind of comes to me. It's just there when I wake up in the morning, or I've met people sort of during the week, and strangely I've heard the same thing a few times, or something just seems very apparent that that's what we need to talk about. So like last week, for example, because of kind of what was going on with government and stuff like that, it felt very natural to kind of look at how we can actually be peace in the world and experience peace for ourselves, and how then that can kind of move out into the world. And this week I've been reflecting on how people believe that they've got a darkness in them, and that if we will just find the right key, then we'll somehow be able to kind of dispel the darkness. And we spend our lives fighting in different ways. We might be fighting to kind of, be good, or to live a good lifestyle, to be a raw vegan, or a good person, or a yogi, or be environmental, or wear the right kind of clothes and things like that. And yet, or we might be fighting against old tendencies which are inside us, and yet the more we kind of fight against it, the kind of the tighter those things feel. And it's not that that we don't necessarily need to do those things. It's just that there isn't really any fight to be had. It's that once we realise the light that is in us, then there's no darkness. The darkness surrounds that. There's no need to kind of windmill against darkness. And in the belief that we can somehow get rid of it. Imagine, you spend all night in a dark room, and to get rid of the light, to get rid of the dark, you just spend all night going like this. How crazy would that be? And yet the sun rises in the morning, and where did the darkness go? Oh, we switch the light on. And the miracle of being a human being is that the light doesn't need to be switched on. It's just that we've forgotten the light because of our ego. And you don't need to fight the ego away either. You just come back to the light. Come to the light that's inside you. And I love this poem by Bukowski because he says it better than I can. The Laughing Heart. Your life is your life. Don't let it be clubbed into dank submission. Be on the watch. There are ways out. There is a light somewhere. It may not be much light, but it beats the darkness. Be on the watch. The gods will offer you chances. Know them. Take them. You can't beat death, but you can beat death in life. Sometimes. And the more often you learn to do it, the more light there will be. Your life is your life. Know it while you have it. You are marvellous. The gods wait to delight in you. So, I hope you have a fantastic day, whatever you're doing. And, if you're feeling like life is in your face, or the thing that you're fighting with is overtaking you, then just see if you can move behind that feeling, you know, and just notice that you can notice that feeling, or that you can notice those thoughts. If you can notice them, then actually, well, that shows you very quickly and simply that you're not those things, because you can see them. They're a phenomenal thing. So if we move behind it into that space that's behind those things, then without trying with the mind, it magically, not magically, but it seems like magic, we feel that glimmer of light that's inside us. And then let's try to move from there in our day. And the more you have to do it, you know, it's not just you do it once and that's all done. Excuse me. You know, it's over and over and over again, or at least it is for my life anyway. And anyway, I wish you really, really well. Lots of love.